Washington, Tampa Bay meteorologist Colleen Campbell joins us now. And Colleen, we do have a weather impact alert tomorrow. So you're also keeping an eye on the tropics. We have you busy over there.
Yes, definitely a busy forecast here. Thankfully, there's no major impacts to us here at Tampa Bay, but we will get into that weather impact alert and what it means for your Saturday in just a second. But first, let's start with the top tropics. That's going to be the hot topic as we move into this weekend. We have a lot going on here. So first of all, starting off with our now Category 4 hurricane, Humberto. So this did rapidly intensify. If you remember earlier today, it was just a Category 1 hurricane. And then we have potential Tropical Cyclone 9. We'll get into that too. But let's break down Humberto and see the latest track here. So recently in the 11 o'clock update, it has been boosted to a Category 4 hurricane. This will likely be a Category 5 hurricane as we move into this weekend. And by the way, all three of our hurricanes that we've had so far this season, we've only had three, have all been major hurricanes. That's something that has not happened since 1935. But back to Humberto, the stats here: 145 mile per hour winds, the pressure down to 940 millibars, and it's moving west at 7 miles per hour, still very sluggish. Thankfully, this is not bringing a threat to the U.S. However, Bermuda needs to be on the lookout for this one. Look at that eye. Very impressive storm here. It is more compact, meaning that we don't have a big stretch of convection. However, it's strong, right? And it's expected to get stronger. So here's the latest cone for Humberto. Again, Bermuda is inside the cone at this time. We likely will see this strengthen to a Category 5 hurricane by tomorrow, and then it will start to make that recurve, something that we certainly like to see. But again, Bermuda is right here, so it's going to be a close call for them. Eventually, it will sweep out to sea, kind of taking that recurve as all the other hurricanes that we've had so far this season have also done. All right, getting into potential Tropical Cyclone 9 now. So a potential tropical cyclone, first of all, let's break down what that is. This is issued when a system is not organized enough to be considered a tropical depression or a tropical storm. However, it is expected to get its act together and it will strengthen to a tropical storm, and when it does, it will be Imelda. So if you hear Imelda, that's what this system is right now. It's just not organized enough. Now this is the tricky part. So we have tropical storm watches and warnings in effect right now for the Bahamas, because you can see it takes that northerly direction. However, as it approaches the Carolinas, there's possibilities that this could stall out, and the problem with this is it's going to bring a lot of rain to that area and wind too, and of course rough surf and erosion and everything that comes with it. Now, some of the models, what does it do from here? It's going to be a tug-of-war game. We have an area low pressure in the upper levels that's out to the west. Also, Humberto will be out to the east. Humberto is going to try to pull this system out to the east, while the upper level low is going to try to keep it in place closer to the coast. That's why the spaghetti models are all over the place as we go into the next couple days, Monday and Tuesday. The models don't know what to do with a system like this because we have such a huge hurricane that will be close by, just by a couple hundred miles. So that is why the models are so split when it comes to what it's going to do when it gets closer to the coast. What we do know, either way, it's going to deliver a lot of rain to the Carolinas and Georgia, and this is something that those living in that area, the southeast coast, should pay close attention to. And that includes our friends in Jacksonville that will also see increased rainfall. For us here at home, we are expecting no impacts from either of those systems here in Tampa Bay. However, we have a weather impact alert for extra rain on your Saturday. Nothing too crazy, nothing too severe, but it's an inconvenience for you guys. So that's why we put that weather impact alert in effect for tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.